technology screens, and our second company is BlackSeriesEdition.com. Doing some updates today because we got some whole new stuff. Tabletop projection videos. I think I've done more than one of those. I'm not sure. I think I did. And got some new things I want to add to the site. The 3D mapping Black Series technology is going to be pushed back for another 2 more months because there's something I want to do with that. So we have it on here, don't we? Oh, this is it right here. This is the mapping technology. Yeah. So that right there is going to be pushed back for another additional 2 months because there's something we need to do with this before we can get ready to launch that. But until then, we're still seeing all the cool stuff we can do with it. And see, I wish I didn't throw away my mesh because I could use that for a couple of things, but I didn't think about that. All right, let me see. Oh, could build a cube. That'd be cool with that kind of that stuff. All right, so I got to go back into editing. And that's the last place I was at. I'm here in the block shop. And I got to put summaries in for all of these. So I got to get those done. And we have to go in and add some new stuff into the demo page. So we're going to go first to the mapping page. Is that right here? Oh no, we have to go into a site menu, bring everything up. And I need to go over to the demo page. We're definitely going to be extending the demo page. That is definitely going to happen. Got some mapping equipment, mapping. Window glass technology. I have 2 more of those. I'm going to finish those off today. Get those finished. 2 more for the mapping. The weather looks nice outside, so if it heats up, we'll be back outside on the other screen, the outdoor screen, and I got the motorized to do too. I think I just want to do 2 motorizers. I've done the outdoor screen, so the big 150-inch. We'll do the motorized projection screen today too. Also, the wind's good too. Advanced ambient rejection black technology gain. So gain capability for our items. This is the outdoor. How many people forgot on the outdoor? I did 2 videos on the outdoors. Pretty sure I did. Let me see. Come here and check. I think I finished that one off. Is that it for the outdoors? Oh yeah, we want to do the motorized. That's 2 for the motorized. So I'm down on the outdoor page. We don't need this on the demo. We need just 2 more for the motorized. I'll put the motorized is in there. I'll do those a day. Floor projection technology, ceiling technology. We got an add-on section here. Oh, we did put an add-on section in. Cool. All right. I'm gonna have to expand this a little bit because video players are taking some room. Put those in there. Now I'm going to put in nice divider, separate all this. I was half asleep and Lord told me to get up and paint the table. So that table is an old table that came with the house. It was given to us, and decided to just paint over it. Well, Lord bless, told me to paint over it, and man, it came out looking amazing. Looks really nice. So that's interesting right there. So the application that we have for the table is a little different from the application for the ceiling. It's like an all-in-one. And that will allow you to be able to put objects on top of it, or about scratching it or peeling or damaging like that, because it has something to keep you from having those problems. Same thing as the floor. The floor has a different coating also too. in the ceiling and the walls, and the one screen over here on this side we use for projector mapping. We're going to be doing some more tonight, some projector mapping lights out. That looks pretty cool. It's in the dark and you see images pop up. So I'll be doing a couple more of those for the site. All right, let me see. Let's go over here. Let's make sure this is centered. This is center. Come on, nice. That's centered there. There we go. We're even centered in. All right, and we'll put a caption with this one. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. We'll put there. We had a few people inquire that the site is a bit overwhelming, and that's what we want. We want it to be overwhelming. We want it to have so much information on here that, you know, it's going to take you a bit to go through it all. It is. And then we're constantly going to be updating on it. But this is just the lighter stuff right now, we're doing right now. When we are with the storefront, and you'll get a chance to see us at other businesses, establishments, installing the product, and the reaction we get from other people with the screens and stuff. We're just going to have that. I think we're going to expand our customer page. We're going to expand that. We're going to put a business page section on here too. And I'm also thinking about putting in a blog, what they call it, stuff like that. So we can keep expanding. But yeah, it's going to get much bigger than this. So we're going to go in here and grab our font for this. So that's what we're going to get in the fonts. Let me see. We're going to put in here. Oh, tabletop. Put in tabletop projection screen. Black series. Black series. Black series. Let's see. Projector. That's a projection. Table. See, I find it interesting that we get people that are bothered and upset by the growth of technology, or any of our technology are bothered and upset by it, which is it's a shame, but you have people out there that are upset by other people on what they're doing and how they're doing things, and that bothers them at the end of the day. We find that kind of sad. One of them wrote in their caption that rest in peace, Black series. I don't think so. First things first, Lord bless me with this, and no man has no call on what God gives to another man through his blessings. Nobody. If you're doing things by the book and you're doing things right, and you're not trying to swindle or cheat anybody, then God's going to bless your hand. If you are out there doing something you know you should not be doing, then God is not going to bless your hand. And you're going to continue to have all kinds of turmoil and problems that are going to come your way. It's not going to work out for you. And I like how people, one individual, probably a few of them, want to say that, my company was supposed to have gone under as they predicted, and it's still here, still running, no problem whatsoever. And that's a devil running his mouth, thinking that he's got control over something he doesn't have nothing at all, not a thing. Now this company's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. And there's nothing, well, people who make those claims can do to it at the end of the day if it's not gonna happen. But the reason why they fear the company, and I'll tell you why, is because it just shows at the end of the day what they're not doing at all. That's correctly. That's the problem. That's what it comes down to. That they should have mass updates to their sites. There should be test demonstrations on the products. There should be test demonstrations displayed on the products. There's nothing there. There's nothing there because there's no effort, no putting, no passion, no nothing. It's just product that they make that pretty much at the end of the day, as I said before, is house paint. And you can't get mad over something that it is. But trying to predict that the downfall of my company, well, that's not going to happen. Didn't happen when we knew you didn't exist, and it's not going to happen now that we know you exist. So right now we're adding in, these are just individuals that are angry. We all got them, we all got the haters, but these are individuals that are just angry and upset because, again, not doing anything else. We're just hating on other people. I think that's right there for the tabletop. Yeah, rest in peace. That's what we pre-recorded that because I can't wait to show you what this was lined up for this company already from the door. If you see the contracts that are about to kick in for this new technology, it is freaking unbelievable. But we dubbed that because I want to play that back when we got the storefronts and everything else is running and say, hey, look, this is what they thought. Yeah, like I said, the reason why they can't do this is because you have to be to back your products. You have to be to back them. And someone's going to your website, they're expecting to see tests and all that stuff to be expecting to be to back up what you're talking about. You can't just say things for the sake of just saying them. I'm thinking that people are just going to follow in line and go, oh, that's what it is, and not question it. They're going to question it. So you're stuck in YouTube land, which means ain't a bad place to be at, but you can't go no farther because you can't go to forum sites. You can't go there. Go to forum sites, they're going to question you. They're definitely going to question you on forum sites. So you can't go there. You're going to have to come up with some other places you can go to that people will believe in it and not question it. That's the problem. All right, we did a table display here. So I'm going to grab, let me see. I'm going to grab, just here. Here we go. These are our demonstrations that we're loading in. This is what I mean by being able to back your products up 100%. So it's the floor projection. We did 2 more floor projections right there. There's a table right there. Right there. Right there. Let's see. Let's go back to I'm not even going to tell you what 3 of my contracts are worth. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. That window technology alone can run the company by itself. I got inquiries right now coming in from England, Australia, and France for that window technology. Before I land and make landfall in that state, I got 62 inquiries for that window technology for storefront advertisements already from the door, including the 7 250-inch screens that will be installed into the luxury complex from MBA. They want me to do all their screens of the environment. They want floor displays, table displays, ceiling displays, all that. Even in the new construction buildings that they're working at, which a partnership may pop up for that, they want me to basically do some design work in there. So you're talking about easy, within 1 year, I'll be a multi-millionaire in 1 year. That's why we were doing all these tests. That's why all these videos were popping up. Again, we can direct them right to the site. It's a giant catalog. So we shot over last night the table. They got conference rooms. They were looking at like, wow, we could have the projection right there on the table. Let me see. We're gonna go in. Let me see. We got the tabletop. But I want to do the painting one first. This is the after effect. So we're gonna do this right here. Change this over to the after effect. Yeah, I'm planning. Yeah, multi-millionaire before I leave out of there, and then I can decide where I want to go because I'm only gonna go down there and get one spot for the time being. I can make my decision if I want to live there or where I want to live at. I'm definitely gonna get my house custom built. That is definitely a yes. I'm definitely get my house. I'm not buying. I'm gonna get one custom built. But or what I want to drive or where I want to travel at. That's why I said I didn't get all into that whole. You gotta go out. You gotta go. No. I stayed put here. Work hard. Invest in my technology. See what the blessings that the Lord has for me. Instead of running all over the countryside trying to show off that I'm doing this and doing that. So when I finish my next stage, I can travel anywhere I want by private jet. I can be picked up by a limousine if I want to. Within my contracts, in my contracts, I have to be put up at 5-star hotels. A vehicle must pick me up. It's in my contract. And the reason why I get that in my contract because I can back my technology up 100% of what it's designed to do. No doubt. Because they know that, and they know it's much more affordable. They know they stand to make a huge profit off the technology because it's what it's designed to do, and they will put it in the contract. Let me see this one here. The tabletop display, man, you have no idea how hard that was to do. Those pictures, I had to do the pictures twice. I had to remove everything out of that one section and push it back here. I took 14 pictures and realized that Taku's litter box was literally in all the shots, which I had to remove every last one of them. Then I realized that the bags I had to the side, they came with a shot. I had to remove them again. Then I had to sit there over the chair and hit that click, 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 click. Man, the massage chair after that one, man, that was a back killer right there. But it was worth the time to get it done. That was some work on that one. All right. Let me see. We have for that one, let's see, is the ceiling one. You know, it's the table display. No, they don't understand sacrifice. When you come in covered in sawdust, paint, everything else for 4 years, every single day, you learn about hard work, you learn about sacrifice. You wake up, you're covered in paint, you go to sleep, you're covered in paint, every day for 4 years. So now my next stage, custom fitted suits. I'm not thinking about getting a Rolex yet. I would like to have one. I've never had one before. It would be nice to get one, but I haven't decided on yet. Anyway, but everything all customized. I'll be wearing suits all day, going to business meetings, taking my technology and presenting it to office, to companies and businesses, getting contract to contract to contract to contract to contract. And people who don't back up their products, well, guess what? We're going to be in the same spot every day. That's where they're going to be at. If you can't go into a forum site, first place to test that is going to a forum site. If you can't go on a forum site, forum sites are brutal. Oh man, they ask you all kinds of questions in there. If you can't withstand a forum site, you're definitely not going to withstand being in the front of a crowd of people because they're going to ask. You're going to have people just like me in that crowd. They're going to ask questions like, okay, so what's the difference of me just going down to Home to Lowe's and just buying gray paint, doing the same thing? It's not going to be enough to just say, well, it does such and such and so. You're going to have to back this up. And if you can't, well, then that's it. You're out of business. It's a little different from selling online and selling somebody face to face when somebody's right smack in front of you. It's a little different. And I've done that before. I've actually had the opportunity to have someone fly me to California, fly me to Florida, take me down, pick me up by car, take me over to a facility, talk with the owners out there, and make my product right in front of them with an NDA, of course, attached to it. I've done that multiple times. You have to be able to back your product. And if you don't, you'll be getting an airline ticket home with some embarrassment attached to it. I was blessed to be to go out there, do what I had to do, sorry about that, and get a contract. Come back with a contract. Even had the videos right there showing, or airline trip going to so-and-so, airline trip going to so-and-so and so. Been there, done it. In that room, they don't want to hear no philosophy nonsense. They don't want to hear, these are businessmen at the end of the day. They don't want to hear no this, that, and the other. You have to back up what you were displaying on your channel. I displayed a technology that was invisible, that you can pick up when light hit the screen, that you can turn from left to right. That's what I displayed. That's what they're expecting to see. Do not get down there and waste your time. So if you're doing smoke and mirrors and you're faking your demonstrations, it's going to be a very hard time to try to prove that. They will not have you in darkened garments, which I was not in the darkened garment, which I couldn't care less. I saw the lights they had there, I was like, big deal. You know, we've been there, done that. Then I saw the projectors they were using, all high-end Epson projectors. I was like, wow, this is going to be a freaking cakewalk. Because we're used to using older, outdated projectors. Yeah, it was a cakewalk. Never forget that. That's where I met the nuclear physics. That's where I met this guy at. And basically, that guy was worked on nuclear submarines. Cool dude, man. Never believed this guy had an IQ that high. Except for until we had a great conversation. They asked me if I needed a Bunsen burner and so on stuff. I'm like, no, just give me a cereal bowl and a plastic spoon. Made that stuff right in front of him. Mixed it up. Guy put it in the paint can. Sprayed the glass with it. We were all there talking, having a conversation, and talking about, you know, we're going to go out to eat. You want to go out to eat so and so and so? I was like, no, I can't. I got to get home. I got business to take care of, so and so and so. I never stick around. Anytime I go there, do my work, and I go home, that's it. I don't go to parties or this, that, and the other. I don't got time for that. I'm a businessman. I go home, get my work done, got things to do, get back on the plane, go. No, I don't have time for sightseeing, none of this is business. When I come down and it has nothing to do with business, then I'll sit down and I'll enjoy myself. Other than that, I got home, I got things to do. I got work to do when I get back home. And I had orders to process on top of that. So after we had the conversation, guy invited us to a couple places and I had to kindly decline because I had some things I had to do when I get home. He said, no, well, we can do it another time. And when the screen was dry, I didn't have to prove it to him. It's a guy named Giuseppe. I didn't have to prove it to him. I had to prove it to his partner. His partner, I heard, was something else. He was a bit of a very stiff individual. Like, it's very hard to get his approval. He's not impressed by too much at all, period. But he's going to be impressed by this technology because one technology came from my Lord. He was definitely going to be impressed by it. And sure enough, their demonstrations they were doing on their invisible glass screen, for some reason, they couldn't get the screen to pick up on the corners. It kept going, fading on the corners, and they couldn't do it in a fully lit environment. Sprayed the screen, turned the lights on, screen popped on, was bright from one end to the next. The guy was walking around and said, I can't believe what we're seeing. Bring the other guy, I forgot his name. He was from Israel or something. Anyway, he came out and he started, what the freak is this? And walked around the screen and said, oh, he said, that's his stuff. And after that, the guy walked over, shook my hand and said, we're going in business. Yep, but like I said, people get greedy. That's the problem. This is the reason why I like doing contracts, because people get greedy. I give that same speech in every single contract I sign. Why do you fight for the crumbs below when there's a full-course meal over top of you? You fight over that little stuff under the table. Nothing compared to the technology we can develop for you over top. Now, they fought over those little crumbs. And now look at the technology we have now. They don't get access to any of that technology at all, period. Like little crumbs. You show you a little something and they get greedy. And at the end, I can't explain this enough, but you know, if you're trying to take or steal from a Christian at the end of the day, it will not go well for you. You will not profit. Nope, not going to happen. God's not going to bless your hand for what? Stealing from a Christian? It ain't going to work. I think we're going to do we did the paint one here? Did we go back there? I think we did the paint, right? No, that's not the paint one. We did the one we painted this surface. I want to do a bigger table. That table was pretty interesting. On that table, I'm doing a much bigger table. Oh, Wi-Fi was on. No, we forgot we cut Wi-Fi off. Wi-Fi was always was triggered in that area. All right, let me see. I need to go in and put this one into this one right over here. This is the paint on demonstration video. Make sure my loops are on. There we go. Put this in there. So that's that one already set up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Actually, technically, it would be this one and this one, but that's what it would be. But either way, it doesn't make a difference. And this one I'm gonna fill this one out today. I'm gonna do one when we have lights and everything on. We had lights on, but I want light coming through the window. That's what I want. All right, so these three are all done. We got a picture slideshow to put in here too also. Pictures came out looking absolutely amazing. As a matter of fact, I think this is the demo page, right? Yeah, demo page, we can put more. Front page, we always put 2 players in the front, and demo players, if you want to get more information on the product, that will be in the demo page. So we're going to actually add in 2 more video players because I want to have some fun with it. I want to do some gaming off of it. I want to watch some movies off of it, stuff like that. Have some fun with this new setup downstairs. Better to say, Lord willing, Lord willing, Lord willing, I will hopefully become a millionaire. But I already know the Lord has already planned for us, and what I've seen already, the effect that we're already having, and the inquiries that we're getting, yeah, that's definitely going to be an easy task. I have friends of mine who were contacting me that work. We heard what I was saying about the school district, and they're interested in me bringing that technology down to a school to basically display it. Now, as for the table projection displays, this comes in fantastic for restaurants. Because again, they can shrink the size of the screen any way they want, and they have to worry about a border issue due to the fact that the surface is black. A gray or white screen won't pick up. There's too much light in the environment to wash out automatically, so that black technology will come in much better. So imagine being at a restaurant, you can actually watch movies or whatever you want right there on the table. And that would definitely keep the kids occupied because they'd be just thinking like, whoa, there's cartoons coming off the table. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, these are the 2 videos I'm going to put ahead of time. There's some other stuff I want to do with that. Definitely want to put a couple more videos on that. And we do want to expand. Yeah, the demo page is kind of huge. It's really, really freaking huge. We've got, every time we turn around, we got something new we're loading on here. So the demo page is quite big. So let me see. You know, weather feels nice outside, so definitely gonna be outside with the motorized projection screen. So we'll get ready for getting that set up. Let me see. This is going to be the picture show. So we draw some nice pictures over to Facebook for them to check it out. Now we also have another version, well that's the glass, that's just the 3D. We also have a version for the glass. The glass technology, we have an invisible version of that technology. It's a really like crystal clear invisible version of it. And that one is going to be used for another form of tabletop. Actually under the table, you do glass, that application is going to be used for. We've got a project coming up for that right there. Can't really say too much about it. I can't say jack about it, but it's a project for a unit that we're going to be selling very soon that's going to come with the projector. So we can't say much about that. And also too, projector packages, stuff like that I want to do. That'd be nice because people that are buying for the first time and they don't know what to buy, what projector to get. And sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, especially when you're buying for the first time. And that way we can set up a package with the projector. So that way they'll have everything all in one. And that'll work out just fine for them. This one we're going to put in picture slideshow. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and we'll go higher. I love that song. You know, that's from Mary Poppins. Picture slideshow. Go higher. What a fun effect like twice in my entire life. Definitely got to take advantage of doing that again. The atmosphere up to where the air is clear. Okay, let's go over here. It's this right here. Put that in right there. That's done. Yeah, it doesn't pay to spend your time hating on people. It doesn't work out so well. You know, wasted all that time. Could have been doing something positive with that time. But, like I said, you know, people never learn. 30, that right there. People doing something positive with that time. Instead, chose to do things that are negative. So we're blessed to be to get up in the morning. Thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us to see another beautiful day. Let me get myself a gallery. I like the carousel galleries. Those are my favorite ones right there. That's what I like to use, my carousel galleries. Just go grab a gallery for our carousel. There we are. We just hit this right on the edge. Are we right on the edge of this? No, we're good, we're good. It's gonna bring it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, no, we're outside the lines. We're good. We can be outside the lines. There's a giant carousel. Where else I'm gonna stick it at? There we go. There's the slideshow. Oh, you know, I should do the slideshow on this one. I'm gonna do it where it slides in. Look at that. Slides in, slideshow. This is slide. This goes in. Yeah, there we go. Just glide in with slideshow. So I'm gonna do it there. All right, we got first things first. We gotta go to Facebook. We gotta go pick up pictures because we did more pictures on Facebook. More pictures on top of pictures. Let me see what we got here. Oh shoot, I forgot. Did they upload my outdoor pictures? I did a ton of outdoor pictures. I know we got those in there, right? That's the table display. That's the outdoor. We got 2 sets of outdoors. No, not even there. We got to get down, put them back in. We put in 2 sets of outdoors. All right, so this is a table display. Oh, that's one of the outdoors we had right there. We're gonna drop those in the player too. These are the table displays. These came out looking gorgeous. So I'm gonna take these right here. I want to go back. Where's the one with the black? The one in Virginia black. That's what I want. Is this the first beginning of them all? Yeah, it is the first beginning of them all. Okay, here we go. Let's go fly a kite. Put a new folder in there. Yeah. That's why I think Wix, please, you gotta update your picture selection, like for the shopping cart, so we can put more pictures in there. Because man, the pictures we have, it's not enough. It's just not enough. I got so many pictures, it's not enough. Put a slideshow in there, something in there. For goodness sakes, there's not enough pictures. Really isn't enough pictures. Put down the table. Not enough pictures. ADV, ambient light projection, 3D mapping, 3D mapping. Let's go fly a kite. You guys see pics. All right. Yeah, they need to basically, now you added more pictures because man, I got a book to put in there at the end of the day. Go higher, up to the atmosphere, to where the air is clear. Yeah, we need more room because it isn't enough. There's not enough room in there. Just running out of space in there altogether. I don't know how many pictures I got in here. I got a good dozen in here. Now mind you, this projector is 3600 lumens. That's a lot of freaking lumens to be on top of a screen. But as I told you before, that it really doesn't make a difference of the caliber of the projector due to the fact, as I said before, gray and white screens can't see it. Now, in this one, I'll show you downstairs. We'll take a surface that's white and we'll take a surface of the Network Gray 773. We'll put it right up on top of the screen, right on top, over top of the projector is hitting that at 3600 lumens ultra short throw. It's not going to pick up. Not even going to read it. And that thing's close. It's sitting right on top of the screen. But I guarantee you, a gray screen and white screen won't even need to register that close. And that's 3600 lumens ultra short throw projector right there. All right, that's all done. That's completed. Let's go over to our slideshow. I'm going to load these up. No matter what we projected on, it's an outdated product. It is pretty outdated. I need to go change my images right here. Let's go ahead and knock these out. How many pictures we got on this one? It doesn't seem like a lot. How many did we get in there? We're at 22. That's not bad. 22 is not bad at all. Up to the highest field. Well, the battery's dying. I'm gonna get my charger. Let's go fly it, fights. Up to the highest heights. Now, as I said before, we're not going to run into a lot of white. We not have gray screens out there, but it's just a nip it in the butt that the solution of painting your white screen to a gray screen is not going to fix it at all, period. I got set up on the Limitless Black 5000 lumens, that 1920 by 1200 Chrissy Venue And that thing won't even pick up on a white or a gray screen. So we add the gray screen in there because it's a way to tell the customer ahead of time, don't even waste the time. Don't even waste the time of putting that in there, because again, you're just going to be painting over with our stuff. Add the gallery. I think that's it. No, gotta have more pictures than that. That's my whole freaking. Right there. Shoot. Let's put the bell up. Y'all. There we go. I didn't go down. That's what it was. All right, I'll put that in there twice. I'm just gonna take it out. Yeah, you're just gonna have to turn around and repaint the screen already with our stuff, because I said before, a gray screen is really not going to do much for you. They're not good in projector mapping. They're not pretty much good at anything. Okay, we had this one twice. This one's twice. So remove this one out of here, and I'm gonna add the last one at the bottom here. I'm actually going to expand this library too. So I'm going to change that. How many we only got 23 in here. 23 ain't bad. I'm going to knock out the 23 now, so that one I have to worry about doing this later. But my captions in right now. I wish you could take this out, but you can't. It would be nice if you could, but you can't. Let me see. Let's put in a let's see. Oh yeah, 3D mapping. Forget that. Right. And we got that in there. So done on that one. Let's go back and just repeat the same process over and over again. Let me get back into my days going. So that game. Let's go over in here and let's. All right. Go ahead and change this out real quick. One of these, I got like 100 something. I gotta get there and get those done. Got some Christian music playing in the background. Yes, sir. Table came out looking real nice, but next time I do a much bigger table. Much bigger table. I might do for the showpiece, I might do one table for the tabletop with a half and half, one being part glass and the other one not being glass. So that way I can go in and do two different projectors. One underneath of it, one over top would be nice. And that shows you also too the level of jealousy over black technology and the fear over black technology that, you had individuals out there trying to make the product look like you can't see it, which is kind of dumb because again, I have a lot of customers and people I do business with who have the product, and the first thing they'll say is, well, yeah, something's wrong with these individuals. Like, John T, cool dude, at the end of the day, very nice customer, seeing the dumb stuff that people do at the end of the day, trying to make the product look something that it's not. Many same people using the same product saying, oh, that's not true, that's wrong. I don't know. Thank you so much for coming up and backing our company because, again, it comes down to jealousy. You know, it is basic common sense that there is no way in the world that a gray product such as that color is considered to be a top-end screen due to the fact that it hasn't even passed a gunmetal technology yet. That's a major red flag right there. Because that's going to come up in the chat room too. Oh, yes, that one will come up quite a bit. They will mention them. So they're going to say, well, okay, so if your product's on top, how do you fare with gunmetal technology? What are you going to say? You can't even pick up correct contrast level on that stuff. So there's no way where you can make that claim and stick with it. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Got to be to pass that stuff first. Well, actually, first you got to get past house paint. You got to prove that you're not actually something that you got to prove that. Let's see. Got to get past that one first. Definitely want to pass first. All right, painted tabletop OLED light, ambient projection screen. Definitely got to get past that one first. I'm gonna put the link in too for what you're calling too. Definitely got to get past that one. Oh. Well, I got that in there twice. Oh, yeah, there. Okay. I'm using one tap and one tap go over. Okay. That's all. Oh, no, not for the okay, so this is done. From here. All right, I forgot. I was about here. Let me see. There we go. Go back from here. Perfect. Let's see the first one, right? Which one is that one? That is the last one. That is the last one. Where did I put that one at? Okay, never mind. We'll figure it out when we get there. Crop links in there. Small place is over here. So this section allows you to drop links in. You can place them where you want them to go at. All these areas you can drop links at. You can put links in your emails, anything. You can put it anywhere you want. I would have loved to see the projector build on those sites. I would have loved to see it. Because, you know, someone says they're going to be in the site, we're expecting to see something, you know, chock full of information, which should be on the site to begin with. Customer needs to know what they're buying. You imagine you picking up the PS4 and just says game system, controller, power cord, TV, play, and that's it. And like, what the frick was that? I just read. Yeah. That's done. Right. Let me get them all up there. Go right there. This is it, right? No, wait, over the top or under it? Okay. That's when we got, I missed a whole row. I did before. I missed an entire row one time. All right, there. Yeah, like I said, you gotta pass those testers. I don't care what they display on that screen at the end of the day. You gotta get past that house paint. You gotta get past that house paint. Because you're just basically just showing your advertising. Well, some people we know they are advertising for Sherwin-Williams because if that's the case, you just go get Sherwin-Williams and do the same thing. It's a projection screen. Nothing new. Now what we could do, I mean, I'm almost done for some of my stuff I have to do right now. We can put well, we know they're not going to be able to meet the challenges, we all know that. But we can put something in there today, which actually fathers the even more evidence we have and told you this product that they have this house paint. Just make sure all this is in here. All right, this is completely done. So then slideshow is finished. That's good, it's already finished and done. That's the slideshow picture show. All right, these are done. That's all finished. We got anything else? Maybe the floor projection. Oh, we got to go back in. This is the demo page. So, out of the demo page, let me make sure we save this. Out of the demo page, we need to go to the actual page. So I need to go to the actual page. Let's see. You got to go to the more page. There's the mapping section over here. There we go. So we go into some more stuff in here. parts of that up for the art stuff right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. There's going to be quite a lot on this page going on. All right. Those players. Right here. That's all finished. Done. Completed. That's for floor technology. This is more for ceiling. Wait. This is what? This is ceiling. This is ceiling. It shouldn't be in here. This is for floor. Yeah, that's ceiling. That's not supposed to be in there. That's definitely not supposed to be in there. Let's see. We need, which one? The food ceiling. We used to be for floor. We did this one. Oh, I'm going to do the fish. Definitely do the fish. Alright, let's put that over there. That's not supposed to be there. That's the ceiling display. Put this in here. There we go. That's a floor. That's a floor. We got another one for a floor too. And we can be done. Let's see. That should be this one to fill in that spot. Let's see. Here we go. There's the one we did. The clouds on the floor. We'll take that one. Put that one over in here. So we're done on this section right here. This is all finished up. For these, this is the floor displays, all done. Now I've got the last two I had to do last night. Make sure my loops are in. Let's see. Change video loops are in. No loops on that one. Check this one, see if the loops are running. Loops are running on that one. Let's go with this one. Any loops? Let's see what we have run on here. Any loops? All loops are running. Cool. All right, these are finished. Do we have any more? Okay, this is the picture slide shows the floor. Ceiling projection technology. These are all done. Finished these out. These are knocked out. Okay, let's see. This is the artwork display we're doing right now. Got two more of those to do. Bring your artwork to life. What's going on up here? Okay, yes, finished. That's all finished. So this is the artwork display. Yes, art display. We got two more of those to do. And right here, we're going to add in for the tabletop. Okay, I'm going to expand this. This is really putting some videos for the tabletop. Some different videos over here. And put different videos on this section over here. Alright, I'm definitely going to change up this background to something different. But first I'm going to build on it. Alright, let's get ourselves a text in here. Well, let's see what I can expand that. Whoa, way too small. My goodness. All right, let me see. Okay, let's see. That's on. Let's see. Series table or painted. Actually painted. I don't think we're showing an actual. So put down centered in there. Let's go to some players. We'll add one in there to get the ball rolling, and then we'll add in a couple different extra ones in there for the day, so there'll be more room to play. Let's grab these one right here. Let's see. There. Shrink this a little bit so it fits nicely. Oh, stop moving. Oh my goodness, I looked at it the first time you moved. Alright, let me see. Is this correct? This is correct. Okay, good. Alright, we'll put one video in there, and then we need to expand this because we need to put another slideshow in there for more pictures. Why does this feel off for some reason? This feels way off on here. There we go. That felt way off a little bit there. Then we gotta bring this in for the, no, that was right. Since we're trying to do things. And then you just self is off by a couple inches, you drive me freaking nuts. I gotta go and fix something on one of the other pages, it's driving me crazy right now. Let me see. Alright, that's good. Alright. Now we'll put our slideshow in there. Let's grab a decorative divider or separator, however you want to call it. When I first started working on this site, getting the foundation ready for it, setting up the video players, figuring out how we're going to go along with it. Now we're just building as we go along. We're just planning it all out. No sooner than I basically go in and put the site up. Guess what comes along? The heater scrub. And it's posting my site. Oh, please do post my site. See how incredible that thing is inside of there? It is crazy inside of there. So yeah. Basically had no idea what they were getting themselves into. But thank you for bringing publicity to the site, because people walking everywhere. That site is freaking crazy. Letters are moving all over the place and stuff is shifting all over the place. Yeah. Go ahead. Advertise on the site again. Because they'll go back and look at my site and they'll go look at yours. Not trying to be rude here, but just people just being ignorant, not minding their own business. Individual who's jealous of her products went in and posted the site until I look another blah blah blah, another scam site. You got to be kidding me. Do you see how my sites look compared to yours? Yeah, I'd be really careful about using that word loosely about scams, especially as I said before, you got a product sitting there, a couple products sitting on your website that match house paint. So would be real careful about using that word so loosely. But if you look at his site compared to mine, yeah, again, It just speaks for itself. He didn't put no time into it, no effort. I wasn't being rude when I was on the site. I said he didn't do anything at all, period. There's nothing on the site. I wasn't being rude. Just literally was nothing on the site. So it's like you wouldn't go out. I don't know who the freak bought, well, we bought from the site because we knew it was on the site, but I don't know. I could have bought from the site and don't know at the end of the day what a proper website's supposed to look like, but my goodness, I had to go through spelling checker today too. I had to go through spelling checker. There's so much stuff on here tonight playing, but we gotta go through that grammar check once we done. But as I said before, this is a person who just clearly just loosely uses that word all the time, and his website is basically set up to do just so. Policies, shipping policies are nightmares. If people were going through a site and coming back, some of the shipping policies, freaking train wreck in there. So yeah, it is. Freaking misspellings and capitals and sentences and just no information on the site, nothing about the product, specification sheets are extremely weak, just nothing on the site at all, period. No videos, no, even the over-top navigation bar is minimal at 2. And at least you should have 4. You should have one for shipping and returns, one for payments, on which kind of payments that you take. There should be another one on how to contact us. They're supposed to be separate. They're not supposed to be all bunched on these shopping carts like that. There's supposed to be policies on there. You're supposed to have on the site your policies for the customers. There's not even an act of God on there. So what happens if your package gets caught in a rainstorm, snow, whatever happens, he has no act of God policy on there, which means he can't even protect himself. He's responsible. So if your package somehow gets caught up in a tornado or a hurricane, whatever may happen, he's responsible for it because he doesn't have an act of God on his site to protect him. Doesn't have it on there. So there's a whole lot of stuff on there. It's just messing up the site. Now, the reason why we have all this stuff, because I go back, I don't look at his site, there's no point. I go back and I look at like people like Vox, Paint on Screens, Goose Screens. I look at their screen, their web pages, and I see what they have on their pages. And I see what I don't want to add on there. So I don't see a lot of videos. I see a lot of pictures, but I don't see a lot of videos on there. And sometimes I'll go in and I'll hit that back button and do a Google search on the image and see where it pops up at. And chances are it pops up someplace else where it shouldn't be at. That's how you know. That's why we have ours set up that all pictures are taken exactly out of the video. So that way, if you hit a Google search, our video pops up. Right there. Google back search. You can do that on Amazon too. Just go do a Google back search. Go in there and just hit the back button. You'll see Google search. It'll bring up where that picture originally came from. Let me see. What do we do with this? What are we doing here? This is the tabletop, right here. This is the tabletop. This is the slideshow. See, picture slideshow. Yeah. That's how we found out that one of the companies we're doing business with, that the pictures that they're displaying weren't our pictures. It caused a huge, massive argument between both sides because I don't do false advertisement at the end of the day. It's not for me. And it's something I noticed when I was looking at the site. I was like, wait a minute, my images don't pop up like that because I had a great screen paint. There was no way in the world it was coming up looking like that. And in that fully lit environment, I was like, what's the deal with the pictures? And the guy was like, oh, we had to do a little advertising. What it calls the word for it, basically fluffing the advertising to make it look like, something that it really wasn't. I was like, I can't stand behind that. That's not my product. And what I found out is I went over and I freaking did that Google back and hit on the menu and I seen the images were coming up from someplace else. I was like, no, we can't support this. And this is where arguments started to break out. This is where I decided, okay, these people want to do what they want to do at the end of the day. I'm basically going to drop the company. And that's what I did. Drop Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. Developed a company under Digital 4K Crystal Onyx and basically wiped out my own technology with it and got rid of them. Made the product worth nothing when we got done with it. And jokers at the end of the day think, oh, that's all he's got. He can only make, by now, you should, well, I guess that's the first time we first started out with digital and crystal screen paint, so we didn't have anything else but that. But I guess they figured that it will take this from him, and then he won't be to make anything else. Yeah, right. You walked into the wrong freaking bar on that one, buddy. Told you what was going to happen to you if people don't listen. Obsoleted all their product within a couple of days. Brought out a new technology. Had all the beta testers test the new technology against the old, and made the product worth nothing. On top of that, it got me out of a 10-year contract, because under the contract, I didn't sign it under my name, which means if I signed it in my name, they mean they have the rights to me at the end of the day. I signed digital and crystal screen paint, which means they have rights on digital and crystal screen paint. But now we're past 10 years, the contract has dissolved. Way past 10 years. So even if they try to come in and say, oh, we get the 2.0 digital one, no, you don't. Contract was for 10 years. 10 years have dissolved. You're a little too late, buddy. All right, let me see. We're going to do this one with a little slide in. Let's glide in on that one. There we go. I think I'm going to start my pictures off with just, we need to expand this because the carousel is kind of big. We can put the carousel in there. I like the carousels. There we go. All right. Now we're going to put a carousel unit in there. Boom, 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 boom. We're in a gallery. Gallery. There we go. There's my carousel. Boom. You're good at. There we go. Yeah, we're in the right spot. We're good. We're definitely in the right spot. We're not over. We're not under. We're in. Definitely in. I'll bring it down a little bit more just in case so we're not conflicting anything. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. Let me see. Image change. I'm going to take out these images right here, and we're just going to put something in there for the time being because I want to add something new in there. This is a tabletop display. I'm just going to put these in here for the time being. That's it. That's all we need. I'm going to use the gallery. Check that out. Crap, we got to do this again? No, we're going to just save it. It'd be easy if you could save the description. I got to put the description in all over again. We use it just for the time being. I'm going to leave it right there. Because we need some, I'll put all new pictures in there. For the day I'm taking more pictures. Do they have animation on it? Any of these have animation attached on them? What do they do? What do we have on these? What are we using for the animation for these? Oh, the fade in. Oh yeah, it's a slow fade in, that's right. Alright, we're gonna do something for the background of this. The background definitely gonna change. Let's do something for the video. Let's do something with 3D. We have the 3D back. 3D display. Let's see what that called there for the 3D. Oh, that'd have been nice for the front. But then again, let me see. What's this one right here? Yeah, that'd have been real nice. The front. If it was more light in there. Oh, I should have put something in for daylight. That's what I should have put something in there. That would have been a nice application. save first on that. Let's get a preview on that one. That's perfect. It's got more of a 3D kind of effect, so it's pretty cool. So them coming in, the arch end design. I try to match the animation with the players with the background. So I like it kind of like that way it rolls in. So an arch end would be perfect for that. That would be perfect. An arch end would be perfect with that one right there. So let's change these over to, first let's make sure we got our projectors on loop. Those who don't know what that loop is for, that loop is so, if you're playing something on here and you don't want anybody else's content rolling through, your stuff will continue to do, but just play your stuff only. We're gonna do an arching on that one. Turn in, that was a turn in. What's the arching? That's the arching. That's the turn in. The turn in is gonna have to be a little bit slower, or a slower roll than that one. So we can do this at 2. We do it at 2, we should get a nail. Let me see. Let's see what we get on a roll in. Let's try that one again. Let's go here for a minute. Then we can come in and go from there. He's coming in on a slow fade. You should be on a roll in. There we go. That's perfect. And I'm for that's perfect. All right, so we're going to drop this at 2 for the roll in, or turn in a roll and call it. That should be customization at 2. That's perfect. That's good. Not too fast, not too slow. Where's the turn in? Yeah. Bring it at 2. 2, perfect. There we go. Okay. Got tracking what to do today. Okay, how many do that? Okay, cool. Let me go overboard. What's this one doing? This one is going to be on a turn in. Bring it at 2. 2 is perfect. There we go. What's the video player? Let me check the video players on here. Make sure the loops on. What's this at the bottom? Oh, that's the original. Okay. Are we looped on this one? Just make sure we're looped. Nope, not even looped on that one. Are we looped on this one? Looped on that one. Alright, this is right, this one right here. We need to bring on a turn in. Here we go. Bring it at 2. And we'll complete it on that one. Oh yeah, whether it's nice, I can do it, whether it's real nice. Definitely gonna be outside of the projection screen today. Definitely. Alright, let me see if we got the video on this one. Are we good? Nope, we got that one done. Alright, so we got these. Animation. Okay, they're all done. Slideshow. We can have this sliding in, this one sliding in. Alright, we can't do the video players. So what you could do the video players in some kind of effect, but you can't do it. What is this right here? We definitely got to do this on a turn, but we got to slow that turn down. It's coming too fast. It's coming in hard, so we got to bring it in at soft would be perfect. We could change to clockwise. Are you freaking kidding me? Counterclockwise? Oh, heck yeah, we got to check that out. Definitely got to check that out. This is what I love about this. I don't know how in the world you cannot utilize this thing 2.3, 2.3, 2.3. What's the counterclockwise? Oh, it's the opposite way, but that's freaking cool. 2.3 looks good. I'm gonna come out of here for a minute. I'm gonna start it at the top. Start it at the top, and then hit the preview so we can run into it when we go down. All right, these are gonna come in on the fade. All right, got the kind of mystical look. There we go. Boom, that's perfect. That's perfect. Have these come in. There we go. I like this one here, but I'm gonna put that on the opposite side. So we're gonna change this out. I want this to spin too. So we're gonna change this one here, and we're gonna make this one spin also. But we're gonna go the opposite side. So counterclockwise. That's okay, it's already good. It's right there where it's supposed to be at. And we can put this one on a medium spin. And put this at 2.3, maybe 2.4. 2.3. Put it 2.35 would be perfect. That would definitely put it where it needs to be at. See if that's perfect. The only problem I have here is the borders. The borders look dead. So we gotta change up these borders. Let's bring some artwork in here. Change up these. I want the same colors going on back here to make blend in a little better. So let's go with the borders. Let's bring it up to 5, which is our magic number. There we go. Let's get our color for this one. This has a real weird color, like a kind of a seafoam kind of green to it. Oh, perfect. Hit it on the first try. Thank you, Jesus. Got it on the first try. That is awesome. That is awesome. I was playing around with that one for a bit. I was like, this is not going to go too well. There we go. That color is weird. It's kind of seafoam green. And a hockey jersey, that color. No. You got a regular sweater, that color. Couldn't find nothing to match with that thing. When you wear it's all black with it. Literally, it's all black. Alright. Cool. That's in there. Let's get another one in there. Change that color again. Change the border. Make the border 5. There we go. Make it 5. Change your color right there. Boom. Already waiting for us. Perfect. Perfect. Got the colors that match with it. I'm gonna check the rest of these and see if we get the borders match in the background. Right there. Set a little bit in there. Bring it to 5 right here. Oh man, this is gonna look sweet. I like this right here. I'm gonna get a couple of video players in here today on this. Only 2 of them in here done. All right, let me see. We're gonna change the color. Let's bring that border in. Bring it up to 5. 5. Perfect. Nice. Real nice. Can I change the borders on the player right here? Does it allow me to change the borders? Oh, it does. What? Oh, no, it can't. I thought we could change the borders. I'm about to go to town and do the bad boy. No, we can't. We can change that to a different media player. I'm happy with the media player we got here. So we got the colors to match the background. So it looks real nice. It looks real sharp. Let's save that. And this one we got the different colors. We got the purple and we got the pink matching back and forth. What do we got for the top? And it's just space, the front or frontier. We don't really need any of this. It's outer space. We're good with that one. Put this one here, good. Actually, we could put a little gray in this. We could, a little gray in there would be nice. For these, like a little kind of, let's see if we can find that color that will match that. Let's go to the border. See what we got here. Let's bring it up to 5. Let's see if we can find something that matches that. What we'd be looking for. Actually, it would be in this tone section right here. Let me see, more like a little bit of there. Not so much there. More like, yeah, that perfect. A little bit more down there. There we go. That's perfect. We'll take that right there. Definitely will take that one. Definitely adding that one in. That came out perfect. All right, let's get this other one right here. Put that border in there. All right, put that in there. Beautiful. We just got the blue on them. There's the blue. I'm gonna save this right here. We don't have any more floor projection, do we? I'm trying to check real quick. What we got here for floor? All right, yeah, we got the floor. It's pretty good. Yeah, we got enough for floors. Whew, we need to start doing videos. We got 2 extra floor displays. We need to put those someplace else. Which I don't have those in here. Or I got plenty of videos for something else. Let me see, outdoors. Yeah, okay, outdoors. We need to do one for outside. We get the outside displays right here. Got plenty of those. We just did 2 of them for outside. Perfect. Got the players already set up for these. Now these in right now. I did 2 of these outside. I'll grab this one right here. Go to this one right here. That's finished. That one right in here. And we need another one. What do we have left? We might expand this page. Definitely not expand it. We got the motorized screens to do next. So these are finished right here. Now we got to drop in the motorized screen. What do we got for the picture slideshow? That's the picture slideshow right there. The picture slideshow. Let me see. Did we take more pictures? Do we have? I think we got the daytime pictures on here. I'm gonna make sure we have them on here. This is managed media. See what we got going on here. Oh, come on, don't give me that crap. I don't feel like going to that today. Let me see something for a minute. This is some nonsense we go through from time to time. All right. Let me see. Did we save? Oh, we did auto save. We should be good on auto save. We gotta go through this crap from time to time on these media players to do this. The good thing about it, the system has an auto save, but I save on top of the auto save. because I've had this happen before. Vistaprint didn't have an autosave attached, and oh, I lost an entire front page of work, a day's worth of work, gone, because they didn't have an autosave installed in. Now it's a headache. So let's go over here. We usually get that if we're basically, we should have enough memory because, I said before, I got an unlimited, so I should have more than enough memory to do what I need to do here. Let's go back to that outdoor. Yeah, auto shape kicked in. All right, so we need, and there's our black versus black test right outside on our screen. We gotta have those tests. Let me see. This is where the media player is plugging out. So let's see what's going on with the media player. Why is it plugging out on us? Let's remove. There we go. Now she's working right. I'm taking this out of here because we don't need that in there anymore. I was just put there for the time being. I was about to say, I thought that's why I just took out all my videos. I only needed one taken out. All right, that's good right there. So where is the outdoor? These are the outdoors. But Jimmy the cricket, we need them the other way around. Anyway, we can expand this. I just want to expand picture size. What I'm gonna do. Why is this area so small in here? It's very hard to see in there. Why do they make it this way? View grid. That doesn't make it any better. That makes it even harder for me to see it. Alright, that doesn't make any sense why it happens in here. Alright, we're going to change out my player because I don't like this one right here. This is not giving me any options to be able to see what I need to see. I change my layout. We don't have the 3D carousel in here, which means I'm going to have to drop all these pictures back in here again because they don't have it in there. Where do we have in advancements? We have advancements, settings. So this is all we have in the layouts here for this. Give me this. This is much better. Now this is much better. I can work with this. I'll take this right here. All right. Is this centered? Yeah, it's centered. Yeah, we're in the right spot. Yeah, this I like. We'll do this right here. All right, I'll take these. Let me see. What do I have here? Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. Let me turn this to the side. I got a message popping up on the side. Okay. All right, good. All right, that's not complete. Okay. Let me go back to where I had. Oh, take me back on this bit. Okay, here we go. Very good. When it comes to customers talking, I don't like to show that. Well, I'll never show that off the weekend. I never will. What do we have on here? We got pictures of 8 in here, 8 in one shot here. And we're missing some of the pictures for outside. I know I shot more than this. Let me see, we shot definitely more than this. All right. stick right there. We got to get some down with some music too, some classical music. We used to have some classical music around here somewhere. More than 8. No, there's more than 8. More than 8. Okay, that's the last one. That's the last one. All right, I need to go in and take these pictures from where we're going to be at on this one. Come here. All right. Go to media. Oh, we can arrange these by what? A to Z? Ha! I ain't even freaking marked these yet. Alright, that's not gonna work. Let's go back in here. Let's go, I gotta go to add media, add images. Alright, so we're gonna add images. We need to go to upload more images. So we're gonna drop more images in here for upload. There we go. That's not daytime pictures, would be in here, and it would be in here. So it would be these right here. And these. Put these in right here. Let them load up. 12 files in there. Woo! Woo! completed. To the gallery. That's the tape top. Alright, she's added in. Pretty sure I have more of these too. There we go. These are in, alright. So I want to expand these also too. Should have anyone put anything over there. We have for the let me save this. I'm going to let me see what other pages do we have here. That's the ad tech. We got 2 more demonstrations doing that right there. 1,000 lumens demonstration. Media players in here are crooked. This is what's just driving me crazy. Media players look crooked here. Oh, give me that change for the player. There we go. A little shorter than that, buddy. There we go. That's good right there. Media players were way off, a little bit off, and I had adjustment that was driving me a little crazy in there. Alright, this is done. This is 1,000. I found all these tests and demonstrations down here. What are we doing down here? We should be done. I don't think we got any more to do. We did these out here. Oh, we gotta do 1,000 lumen tests outside here on this side and side. This we haven't decided we're gonna do yet. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, I actually don't need any more demonstrations on 1,000 lumens. We are completed on that, so we can remove that and literally take this whole section out. We don't need it. We already have enough demonstrations for that. I do want to put that background back there for that background in 3D. I like how that one was done. I'm definitely changing these boards for these two. I don't have any animation on these either. Interesting. Okay. We'll do the floatings on these. Definitely do the floatings on these. We'll do the floating for these right here. That'll be fantastic. That'll be done. And then we gotta match that background to something because the background has to match something. Let's go change our design up to the border. Let's put it to 5. That's what we usually like to do. And I want to change this up to a different kind of gray. Yeah, I like that gray. That gray right there is perfect. That's what we're using. This is the gray we're using. Alright. Actually, this one's better. see if we can add a different gray to that. Oh, we don't have it in the dark gray. We do have it in the gray. It's right there. That's perfect. We'll apply that to that. That's perfect. I'll take that. Let's get our layout in here. Get 5 in there. 5. And let's get that layout a little better. That's perfect. That matches our background much better than what we had in there before. Had no match to the background. So we had to add some of that in there. Border 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, get that right in here. Alright, that's perfect. I'm getting another one for this one. Are these things looped by any chance? I think they're looped. If I did put loops in, I probably know me, I probably didn't. Hopefully I did. Got 5 here. Alright, here we go. That's finished. That's done. That's completed. Let's make sure we put loops in these bad boys still on top of that. No loops on any of them. Great. Let's have a loop on it. So the live video player in here should have a loop on it. Hopefully it does. Nope. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, make sure you think to check for loops. Loop on this one. On this one, that's done. Let's get this one. Make sure this sucker has a loop on it. Oops, everything sucker, but yeah. Make sure it has a loop on it. Okay, all this is done with loops on them. Okay. What about this one? Does this one have a loop on it? Let me see what we got going on here. Any loops on here? Right, there's a loop on there. Any of these looped? Are you sure? It should be. Right, yeah, it should definitely be looped. Pretty sure I went through all of these right here. I'm gonna put the design in. Alright, you want to save that. That page is already done and finished. I want to look at the Fusion Gamer. That's what I want to check out over there. Where's the Fusion Gamer at? Fusion Gamer. What do we have on here? Displays for Fusion Gamer. Alright, I want to put some RetroPods in here too. Get more demonstrations should be displayed in these sections right here for the Fusion Gamers. So I am going to drop in a couple of media players for here. I need to start working on the Fusion Gamer. We're going to do some RetroPod today. Let me see. We need the video gallery video. We'll take that right there. This will be perfect. Drop in a couple of video players for our demonstrations. Let me see, demonstrations is there. Perfect. Shrink this a little bit. And drop our second one in there. Start doing some updates on this. And here for the gamer. It should be a little bit bigger. Sure, I don't know. Alright. Definitely put a nice blue border around that one so it comes out looking nice. Spare us with another player. Right down here. Oh, which we do curved screen. That'd be nice. We do curved screen video players. I think I'm going to drop a couple of my PC builds in here. Put a few of these in here. There's a couple of them that I want to display in here in the PC builds. So let me see. I'm going change it. Where did the borders on here? When did I change that? Oh, we didn't put any of them in here. Okay, because at the time I probably didn't even know we could do that option on here. So let's do some neon. What do we got on here? We got a loop on here. Any loops on this thing? Oh, we did loop it, so we can loop it. Okay, perfect. Let's throw some neon designs on here. Let's color this up a little bit here. Structural designs with the border. We can border up to 5. Change that border to something cool. Some nice neon colors in here to match that background nice. We loop it. Yep, we did it. Perfect. Let's see. Change this background out to maybe some green in there. Bring it up to 5. 5. Go. Let's see. Like this color. Take that color right there. Let's go grab another one over here. Looped out. Looped. Good. Alright. Change your color to this one. I think I'm going to go with a yellow on this one. Change this up to 5. Oops, we need 5. We got for add colors. We're going to bring something a little bit more. There we go. Maybe some deep red in this one. Change out a little bit. Change out a little bit. Looped. Let's go in here. It's going to change our design a little bit. 5, 5, 5. Right, need some red in here. A little more heavier red than that. Alright, that's better. There we go. That's much more better. Now we gotta change these out. These, I think I'm gonna keep these at a darker purple. Or darker colors. Slowly on this one. Let me see. Let's put the 5 on the border. Put this a little more darker. Darker reds. Nice color. That's good. Darker purple. Actually, it's almost like the same color the other purple is, but could be a little bit darker. Yeah, that's perfect. That's definitely perfect. We'll take that. I'm gonna switch this out for the purple and that one for red. I'll do it that way instead. Make sure to color up there. Alright, we'll get there. Got the border in, going to 5. Then I'm going to crisscross this one. We'll do this one with the darker purple. And we'll do this one over here with the red. Okay. Red, darker red. Right there. Alright, perfect. Alright, add some colors to that one. Alright, so this demonstration page here. So we got kind of a sky blue neon and dark blue going on in here. So we're going to be switching up those borders. Let's go over here and let's get up to 5. Border up to 5. Let's get that neon yellow first. Well, actually, that's a perfect color right there. Really perfect color, fits right there nicely. So this is a color we want right there. Yeah, I want that to fit the background nicely. So all that matches in, so it blends in with the background. The video player's on the off. And we'll go with a dark blue on this one. So we didn't get the swap outs on here. We didn't get the loops on this one. We get the loops on this one, but you know loops are done. There we go, the loops on that one. Alright, let's go over here and let's get the color. I'm going to change that border. Put the 5 in here. Be nice, be nice. 5. Right, we need a dark blue. So that's blue. Let's go, not there, quite there yet. That's more of a blue. But it's not the color we want for blue. So we need to be right on the edge of blue, but not blue. There we go, that's perfect. We're taking that right there, that worked perfectly. You're like, what's the difference? Blue is blue. No, it has to be the match. It has to match. If it doesn't match, we got to take it back. All right, let's get that. Loop the video out first. My hand's literally falling asleep doing this. Let's see. Get the loop in there. Get that done. Let's go over here and let's get nice color for this one. Oh no, we shadowing. That's shadowing. We need to do something else, not shadowing. Put 5 in there. We're going to change this out to the blue for that one. And then over there, we're going to crisscross it. Put this in for the light neon. Go here at the bottom. Cause I gotta actually chill because my hands literally falling asleep. I gotta get a gel pad in here or something. I don't want to get carpal tunnel. This has been a lot of work. Okay, let's get that light blue in here. Where's that light blue at? Light blue. Shadow border. And there we go. Point to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring in that light blue we had. There we go. This is perfect. That gives that kind of neon effect to it. It's a little nice. All right, that's finished right there. Now we got to put some kind of animation into this. Actually, I'm going to do, because this is going up. I think it's going up. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So we want to do an expansion in, but we want the expansion to be super slow. So we need to bring it down. Maybe 4 would work well with an expansion that's slow. Make sure to see. Sorry about that. See if that works right there. We'll do a preview on that one. Let's see what we get out of that. So look, it's coming all the way from the back. There we go. So expansion for 4 is perfect. We'll definitely take that. So expansion, and bring it all the way up to 4 is actually perfect. That's the magic number right there. This one right here. And then put that expansion in. And let's bring it up to 4. Sorry about that. Bring it up to 4. That's perfect. The second one in there. Let's see. An animation in there. Expansion. Bring it up to 4. That's perfect. That's definitely perfect. All right, got 2 new players in. All right, we do some retro gaming today. Man, sorry about that, people. All drops or something. Yeah, so we have to put in. We're gonna do some retro gaming today off the gamer screen, the wallpaper surface. If I can keep Taco from attacking it, because for some reason he's fighting it. Got to fight with it, so I think it's personal. So this is all finished and done. I can polish this and bring this up. So now everybody can see the work we just did in here a few minutes ago. Oh shoot, wrong choice of when we're hitting over there. I mean, when I hit that. All right, so all that's colorful, nice and designed, looking nice, looking bright, looks nice in there. All right. I can save it again after I save it again. I want to check out that home page too. I'm gonna go pop into my, definitely wrong section. We need to get to the home page. Home page, I do want to change out a few things. So I like this right here. This is nice and all, but we need a way to talk more about the product and hear what they're buying. So I'm going to just enter the home page. Let me see what we got going on here. Oh, borders are empty. They got to be a little better than this. Definitely. See that little edge? It looks so. Now I learned how to put the borders in. It looks not clean. So we got to change these out. These have got to be done with a little bit more class to them. Let's bring this to 5. It's the last thing I got to do, and I can go get something to eat. Let's bring this up to solid black. background much better. It just looks a little, doesn't look right. Looks off, way off. That border to match that background looks much better. Let's get that black in there for that one. It's finished. All right. Let's get this one done. Wait, am I expanding my border when I'm doing this? Wait, hold on, for 5, 5, 5. I'm expanding my border when I'm doing this. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. Check that last one for a minute. I think I expanded the border on that one. What do we got here? Oh, we did. Oh, okay, I was moving kind of fast on that one. I didn't think I hit that. All right. Let's knock these out too. How many videos do we put in here? That's what I'm dreading right now. And how many videos I put in? I put quite a few in here. Should have did this all the way down. But the problem was I just figured out how to do this option when I was in the other pages. And I was like, gee, it looks kind of nice. Looks better for the background. When you use my term, by doing it this way, it doesn't look ghetto. There we go. You want it to look real nice. Gives it a nice clean design to the media player and the background at the same time. It blends real nicely. Let me see, put our design here. So there's an option. I just can't see any of this. I keep forgetting. I'm getting here, I get caught up. I literally forgot to put the zoom in. All right, so right here, this is design. This will allow you to be the design, manipulate your border, text, all that stuff, font. You're going to do font, different ways you want to color in or decorate your media player. It doesn't have to look plain. You can add stuff to it to make it look more interesting. You can add a little animation to it, whatever you want to do. So right here, this is for your animation right here. It allows it to move into all that kooky stuff. This is for changing the color of it, however you want to do it, add shadows to it, whatever. This is your layout on however you want to lay out your videos, all that stuff like that. And you get into advanced settings and all that stuff. And man, you just got to experiment with people. At the end of the day, don't be afraid to go in there and mess with stuff. That's what you're paying for. So don't be afraid, because you can always hit the undo at the top and basically go back to where you started from and start again. I tell people, if you don't, I built a couple of these sites before, so I'm quite familiar with them. But if this is your first time on here, just basically get a blank page and just try new stuff on there. And then when you've got a good feel for what you want, then you can just basically just delete the page and go in and go from there. But all these updates are new. My Crystal Ridge site is pretty old. It's been there. I was there basically, I think, 2 months before, right? 2 months after Wix came in. So that's when I came in. I was really been in Wix for a long time. So my site, other site's pretty old. I'm still updating that site right now, but didn't realize all the cool stuff that they had in here until I started building the other site. You got a lot of cool stuff in here. Okay, we're calling here. Not a big fan of Square One, or Squarespace is what they call it. I didn't like the applications. They didn't have a lot of stuff in there to play around with. Don't get me wrong, it's a good site and all, but just didn't have a lot of stuff in there for me to keep my interest, because I like to constantly update stuff. But these are all slideshows. Cool. Did we put video players? Maybe different video players in there. All right, this area is black down here. It's in black. So let's do the opposite in white. Let me see. Let me go over here and just get a design for this. Throw our borders in. We'll drop it in at 5. We'll put our borders in on white. We're good on this one. Yeah, we're good on that one. Let's put design in. It should be good. I think I checked all these. Put this in at 5. Put the borders in at white for these right here. So if you want to do it here. Get any more videos down here? Go. How many video pairs did I already drop down here? All right, we did the mapping. So mapping, the last thing we did was the ceiling. We literally got to put 2 videos in here for the tabletop. So at least this is all we got to go through. So that's good. All right, let's drop these in right now. Get this done, get out of the way. Only got a little bit more to go. What color is this? That's not right. It's supposed to be that color. these out of the way because these I'll be caught up. I don't like to do any more videos unless I'm caught up on all updates, and then I can go in and add more stuff. Because I still had downstairs at the tabletop display. The tabletop display, I need to do a demonstration with all that light pushing in. Perfect place to put it in because I got a ton of windows in the kitchen and it pushes a lot of light through with the sliding doors, and that is fantastic. So that's going to work out quite well. Let's make sure our videos players are looped. All right, there we go. That's what I didn't like about some places I went to. I don't know if this print changed it already, but you couldn't go in and put a loop in on your video player. So whatever content that popped up, whatever it had nothing to do with your product whatsoever, maybe it had something to do with your product, would pop up on the reel, like right there. You couldn't do anything about it. But with that loop, oh yeah, you just constantly just play your stuff over and over again, which is fantastic. All right, so we added a little update for that one right there. And this one is a ceiling. We got the floor, we got the ceiling. Let's do the table for that one too. Let me see. Let me change this up. Make sure we got this right. Let's look at a new player. Oh, it's good. All right, we did go in and change that. Let's go over to the border. Let's change this. This is your border width on how wide you want to make your border on your screen. I like it at 5. And then over here you have a selection of what colors. If you don't find a color you want, you can actually design your own colors. That's usually what I have to do because I want my moving backgrounds to match my frames around my players. So I basically want to use that to get the right color close enough to it. All right, let's go over here and let's grab borders again. When you do your dummy page, that's a page you get a chance to play around on, check everything out, don't be afraid to go into advanced settings. Advanced settings has a lot of cool stuff in there for your site. You can do so much with this. We haven't even scratched the surface of what you can do with Wix on the website. Nowhere close to anything. We're gonna put up a dummy page and just try some crazy stuff on it because there's so much stuff and I'm just trying to mess around with. They got this one in there for your items. So if you want you to do that 360 scroll all the way around, they have a player in here that does it, that allows you to do that whole 360 scroll, move it all around and everything. Yeah, yep, they got it in there. I saw one in there. The splash page, I'm still trying to figure that one out. So splash page is like an intro page. It comes up. That I'm still trying to work out. But there's so much stuff on here that you can play around with. Out of all the different sites, I had Vista and Vista Print. I like them because they do a lot of coffee mugs and calendars and T-shirts and all that stuff. So I go there for that for my business cards and stuff. But best site so far would be Wix. So far. I did Squarespace or whatever they call it, Square One, Square Page, so no disrespect, but that's what I got. And I didn't like it. It didn't have a lot of stuff to play around with. It really didn't. If you're into music, oh my goodness, this thing has so many music players. It's cloud, all this is hooked up to this. So easy to hook up. If you want people to come in and sample your music, sample your beats, whatever you want to do, it's all set up in here. There's so much stuff in here. So many ways. If you're into anime or whatever you may be into, it doesn't make a difference. There's so much stuff in here, it's not even funny. Just go in and just look through it. You'll be overwhelmed like, good gracious, I don't even know where to start. But first, there's a lot. But I'll tell you one thing, definitely buy your domain name. Buy it. You have the right to buy it. They'll let you buy your domain name if you want to buy it. It's yours. That means if you ever decide that you don't want to do this site anymore, you're not unhappy with it, you can always go to somebody else and you can just take your domain with you. Because it's yours. And no one can take it from you. No one. All right, let me see. Let's go over to, because say your domain name is really, really, really crazy popular and it's worth a lot of money for the domain name. You don't have to worry about them coming and trying to claim rights on it and try to keep it. You own this already. You pay for that. Of course, you have to pay for the yearly maintenance fees on it, which are pretty cheap, but you have to pay for it. You lose the rights to having your domain name. All right, we got, this is the projector mapping for the ceiling. We got the floor. Now we're going to do the table because we got the tables already done. So we're going to come in here and grab, this is the video player. These are the music players right here. So these are the music players you get access to. You see right here, I'm putting this up close here. You got the cloud players, Spotify, iTunes, it's all in here. So if you ever want to do something where you basically want to upload your music and let people get a sample of it, boom, there you go. I've seen guys out there on the corner and they be selling their CDs or CDs, trying to sell their CDs. And I'm like, look, man, you come off better if you just build a website. You'll reach way more people with that. At the end of the day, they come out here just passing out your CDs. Get a website, go to Wix. You know, paid it at the time. I think it was like I think it was $30. It's still $30, depending on what package you get. Paid it $30. Load your tune players on there, and it basically puts your music on there. And make sure you put your copyright documents on there, showing that your work is copyrighted and protected and all that stuff. And then people can come in, and that way, instead of you passing out CDs, sorry for those people who do this, kind of look like a bit of a hoodlum when you do this. Get business cards and pass out those business cards with your website attached to it, so that way they can go directly to your website and listen to your music professionally. Appearance is everything. So I gave him a couple of heads up, like that's how you want to do it, because in that way you can take that domain name, branch that anywhere you want. You can get more spaces online than you sitting on the corner passing out CDs, and just give them a little bit of a sample of the music. Oh, it's cool stuff they have in here. They have stuff that interacts. I wish they had more stuff in here for home theater. That'd be really nice in here. Like I want to get something where the curtains open up and a video pulls through. Oh, that would be freaking hot. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna play around with some of this stuff and see what we can get around with. Drag and drop. These are the slide bars, which are pretty nice right here. But there's a whole lot of stuff in here that you can use at the end of the day. What the heck are we doing in here for a minute? Oh, we're getting into setting up for our page over here. And also to allow you to drop your image, you can drop code in if you want. You can drop some coding in. You know, so there's a section where you can drop code in. All right, we'll put that right there, and then we'll put in a text right here at the bottom. Some text. Now, they also too have, you can actually hire a professional. You can hire a professional to do it, but yeah, I'm good. I'll do it myself. That way I can put a label on it. I mean, they'll contact you constantly if you want to change them. I don't want to be bothered with all that. I got too much to do. Someone will be calling me over and over again about what about this and what about that. I guess they'll send you drafts and stuff like that. I don't have time for that. I'll do it myself. It's better if you just do it yourself, because then that way you learn something new, and then that way you never have to go ask someone to do it because you already know how to do it. Let's change your font out. What kind of font we want. Yeah, that's what I tell people, man. If someone comes to your house, they have a skill or profession, and you don't know at the end of the day, heck, stick around and watch and see, ask questions. Some of them don't even mind you asking questions at the end of the day. You learn something new. I remember when Dish Network was all the rage and everybody had satellites sticking out of their house like they were just trying to call in some kind of alien command ship. And I remember seeing the guy come out there and he was installing in my dish and he had some kind of signal that was going on. It was, and the higher the signal got, that's where he would adjust my dish on where the satellite was coming in at. So I guess in lining the dish with the satellite. But then every time it would rain or snow or wind or whatever pop up, the freaking signal would just drop and just go, you know, you would just have a drop in signal. So I asked him some questions when they went out there and they were installing the dish. What was that device he had he was using? It's a device that they use to be able to lock a stronger signal to connect with the satellite. Funny thing about it is you can buy them. I bought one at a place called Petro. I think it's called Petro. They sell all kinds of electronics and stuff wholesale. like $700 for the unit, but guess what? I made money off of it too, because with that unit, I can sit out there, and the stronger that signal would come up, that means the more of a heavier connection I had with the satellite. So under 100, you would be under decibels. Under 100, you would be something like 83, about 83 in decibels. So that means, bottom line is, if a storm had popped up and you dropped below the 83 mark into the 70 mark, your dish would just go, it would have issues because the signal would be weak. I got mine up to 137, which means they had the capability to align the dish with the satellite for a stronger signal, but they don't do it, but they can. And that's what I found out by asking questions and figuring out what that device was and tracking one down online. And I was able to adjust my dish to add 137, which means if a storm popped up, I wasn't affected. And then when my friend had figured out what I had done while I was sitting up on top of my roof adjusting my antenna, they wanted it done. And I was charging $60 to realign the satellite dish to the whatchamacallit, to the main satellite, the dish to the satellite. I made money off of it, $60 a house. And everybody had those things sticking out of their houses, and the first thing they would complain about. Now, again, there are some other things you can't control with the signal, like you have to get this comb put on it, because when the wind hits it, it knocks the dish all over the place. You have to get this aerodynamic comb so the wind can just push around it. And then on top of that, you have to get I had to go through it. I had to get some kind of heating system, because it would build up all kinds of ice on the dish, and that would cause some disruption too. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you can just ask questions. So I see people working on stuff, I just ask questions. Because you never know what you'll learn. It's something you can take back and use later on. Let me see, we're going to change this over to 37, but I think I'm going to go to 35, because we got to put a bit in there. What do we have over top this? All right, then we have the whole description there, and that one for that. So we have to put that in there. So we're going to put in the table projection screen. I want to do a much bigger table, a much bigger table. I'm going to do like a half and half, like half glass and half wood. Let me see. Like projection, 3D mapping, 3D mapping, black series. Let me get back in here. Come over here. It's not permanent. All right, here we go. Series. I need you to get out of the way. Black series. Black series. Projection. Ambient projection. Ambient projection. Tabletop. Tabletop. Here, that's perfect. Put it in the center so it's centered off. What do we have here? For room, got plenty of room. So let's drop 2 videos in there. Let me see. Comments. We need a video player. So note to self, if you do the video players, come on, video player please. If you do the video players and you want to loop your videos so you have no other content popping up, the only, for right now, for what I know, the YouTube videos have that option. Facebook doesn't have that option. You can't loop the player. If you don't mind, if you want anything else popping, like political and all that stuff popping up all over your page and with that stuff popping up. So, yeah, the YouTube only one does it. But there's Facebook, there's, I think it's Twitch, if I'm saying it right. There's a video game on there. or whatever content you have, you can use that. I've never had a Twitch account, so I don't really know how that even works. All right, so we line it in there. So the beautiful thing about this is that trying to figure out if your media players are straight. They have a system in here that pops up that lets you know if your what you will call it's not straight. So you'll see it comes up in pink. See if it's straight from side to side, it will let you know. Now you can line it up just right, so that way the site doesn't look like something crazy at the end of the day. We're way off here. All right, that should be perfect right there and there. All right, so let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do my borders. Probably just get this all done in one hit. Loop everything. There we go. It's done. Put the loop for here. Let me see. Change up the video for this one. And you can put in autoplay too if you want to start from the door. Well, let me see real quick. So in the video player, these will be your options in here. So you can download right from your computer if you have videos there if you want. These are all the video players you get a chance to play around with. And you drop your links in here, or you can just drag and drop them in. There's your autoplay right there, and if you want there, you can loop it if you want. And you can put a video description, all that stuff in there. Anything you want to add in there, it's up to you. But I figured since I put a description in already, why put even more? And you can drop links in there and all that cool stuff. All right, this is good right here. This is done. Let me see. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna put the border in at 5. So border at 5. Just enough white right there, so that's finished. Now they got blogs, and you could do got some other stuff on there at the bottom over here. You can add in all kinds of cool stuff. If you want to do chat rooms or whatever, I think you can do a chat room. I'm not sure. I looked that up, see if that can be done. Or a forum site. I gotta look and see if that can be done. I haven't really looked into that yet. I'm pretty sure you could. All right, let me see. Change it right here. We did all that, right? That's all done correctly. Let's put some animation into there. No. Animation not yet. We need to put the border in first. Okay, let's put this up to 5. 3, 4, 5. I'll put that into white right there. What do we change for? Where are these? Where are these running off? What are these doing? Oh, that's one the expansion. I'm gonna do something different then. I already did the expansion that one. Let's do let's see. I'm doing these. I'm doing the art game. Let's see. Innermost section bird. Definitely innermost section. Let's see if the art game. Let's do that. Did up to that. What's the top doing? What's the top? That's an arcane. Is it turning? I'll take that turn. We need 2 videos here. So we'll go back over here. We'll grab the tabletop display. Taking this one right now. Let's shoot 2 more. Never replace these anyway. I just need something there for the time being. This is one we did for the table. All right, put this in over here. I'm so glad we're done with this other section. Most of the sections we're already finished with. So go over here and hit drop your video in here. And boom, that's it. You're good to go. All right, grab ourselves another video. Let me see. Let's grab, let me see. Let's grab this one. Let's go to here. All right, much time to be getting here. Not bad. Could have been worse. Let's see if this is done. Let's drop that on publish. Make sure it's all going well. Now we just go in here to the actual page itself and just hit the, so we need to go walk through it, see what we got going on in there. Everything's working well. This right here, gotta figure out, was it reopen safe guidelines, reopen plans, or health safety guidelines? Let's see. That doesn't make any sense. Who's gonna fix that mess? I don't know what this crap is, but we gotta figure out what that is and why it keeps popping up there. It has nothing to do with the site. I'm gonna find out what it means. That's some dumb nonsense to begin with. All right, let me see. Let's go over into home. We're in home already. All right, this is home. All right. All right, we need to go in and change something there. We need to go to the home page. We're on the home page already? Are we there? Oh, we're on the home page. Okay. We need to go into. Let me see what we got here. All right. Next level in home theater or business projection. I have to put something else there. That'd be nice. All right, let's go back to the page. We did the refresh. We refresh it. There we go. We gotta refresh. Go. Boom. And I got that 8 just rolls in there. Let's see. Wait, these aren't. How come these aren't bouncing? Hold on a minute. They're supposed to bounce. They're supposed to move. Something's not right. Oh, they did. They came around the side. I didn't see them moving that fast. All right, that's locked in. It's going in. There we go. Players are popping up. Girl on the carousel. Good. Side. That's finished. There we go. We didn't do anything for the other ones. We'll put them in. Let's see. Okay, that's the only 2. The floor doesn't have anything on it. Floor. We didn't put anything on the floor. Okay. So let's go here. Let's go drop down to where the floors are at. There's nothing there. This is a floor. Nope, nothing there. So we just keep it simple. Floor. We do a flying on the floor. Something simple, nothing too complicated. Get out of there. Do a flying. What are you doing? Yeah, here. Okay, this one's back here. Working. Okay, let's go back in. Hit the try and publish again. Go back to the page from here. The top so we can get that walk into that one. Go back to the top again. Hit the refresh. Alright. There we go, perfect. Everything's running nicely. just running in. Did that turn in? Or did it just push up? Did it turn in or did it push up? Yeah, you got to do this literally over and over again, over and over again, over and over and over again, so everything runs smoothly. There we go. Okay. I need to see if that one rolled in or it popped up. Yeah, it did. It did roll in. All right, that rolls in. That rolls in. That rolls in. That rolls in. They're supposed to roll. Everything is supposed to synchronize with itself. Media players roll this way, they roll that way. There we go. Perfect. Slide into the floor. Here we go. There we go. That's good. Okay. That's running perfectly. That's running good. Okay. Now we're going to the black shot. Are you in the black shot? No, black shot. You're not functioning correctly. I said black shot. Let's say home. Okay. Okay. Ugh. First stuff I gotta go through in the morning. Black shot is not functioning. I just hit it twice. And this is the command is slow. Alright, set a refresh. Figure out what's going on with the black shot. Black shot is having issues. Alright, we gotta go back in again. This is what we gotta figure out what this mess is. We gotta figure out what that is. So I'm going to spend tomorrow going through that, figuring out what that is. Something I was looking at for a splash page apparently got stuck there somewhere, so we got to remove it. How it came in, I don't know. And I don't want them touching it because they would jack up the page. All right. All right. So I'm going to close it there. There's the contact list right there. All right, let's come out of this. Let's hit this is a limited edition shopping cart. This is for the one I have upstairs, the downstairs on 120 inch. That's the limited edition. We changed it to 100 per month. 10 per month would have been virtually impossible because we're only selling this product online and offline. We made it virtually impossible for anyone to even get near it. This technology we had downstairs does what all the screens do and combined into one. Except it doesn't have mapping technology and all that in the glass, but as for the complete cinema and the gamer, it does both of those with no problem. This is the blackness of the blackness of our technology. There's the technology showing its ability next to a white sheet. And all the test demonstrations are all through here. All right, that's all done. Let's go over to shipping information. Here's our shipping information popping up, making sure everything's legit, everything's in there. So a whole lot of stuff, which is needed. All right, let's go to happy customers. Pretty soon we'll have these still up. I like this page with the hands clapping in the background. Woo! Wait, did we do the freaking whatchamacallit players? No, we did not do the players to match. The borders are not matching. Ja, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Let's go in here and fix that. We're gonna go to happy customers. Borders to match. Here we go. Are these looped? Can we loop any of these? No, we did loop them. Okay, good. No animations attached to them. Ooh. Whew, dude, just put this one in. All right. So we need a color to match that. First, let's bring it to 5. Yeah, nice color to match this right here. Put it in somewhere in this area right here. Yeah, that's where we're at. Perfect color. Fuchsia, that's like fuchsia to me. Yeah. We're almost done. Never done. It's always a little bit, little itty bitty stuff at the end which we have to finish up. Right, that's done. What do we have here for? We have nothing here. Poof, my goodness. Boom! We got just for the earthquake effect. The other one. Actually, I would like to have it come on a slow fade because in that way I can see the customer, people clapping their hands in the background. So we do need to go into a slow fade. If we're going to do a slow fade, it's always to do that at 4, max it out at 4. That comes in perfectly. It allows you to see the background at the same time. So that one works out quite well. I've used that quite a few times. I remember those settings for that right there. We're in the wrong section. Definitely in the wrong section. Over here. All right, we need that fade in right there. Customization, yeah, 4. We hit that one. Hold on. Oh, okay. Wrong one we hit. Okay. Come with the fade in. Customization 4. That's perfect. And this one's bottom. It's the same thing. This will allow us to be able to see the design in the back at the same time where the media player is slowly pushing in. It's a cool, nice effect. Let me see. Alright, let's see. Alright, there we go. Fade in. Bring it at 4. Oh, we got this one already. So do we hit all these? Oh, this is it. That's it. That's not hit. I know one of these ones hit. Maybe this is one that's not hit. This is the fade in. Alright, there we go. Let's bring it to 4. Alright, perfect. So I'll show you how this all works. So we come here, hit the preview, and it's going to slowly push in. See? Now we can see the background at the same time. Show us when you're all working the back. Yay! And I think that this one, I want to do this one on a slide in. This one's done already? This is a fade in too? This is actually a fade in. I'd rather have doing this a float in. Or got in. Or there we go. Let's do this one at 3. Let's work at 3. That'll be perfect at 3. See this. I'll put it in for a preview. Polish that. That's done. That's out of the way. Go back in here. We do the page. What the heck is this? Oh, I forgot it turns white when it's hit. Okay. That's what's going on over there. Yeah, that's better. Slowly fades in. All right, let me see. About us. Simple and plain. Got the media player down there for music, classical music. Got to get around and downloading my music in there. Demos. It shows the demonstrations of our products. Boom, happy face popping in. Put the slide into lock in. Good. Yeah, lock it in. Boom, lock it in. There we go, lock it in. Here we go, get it done. Perfect. Okay, we got 2 video able to do that today. Lock it in. Here we go. Here's 235.1s coming up. 235.1s. Ambient rejection technology demonstrations, outside demonstration, or ambient rejection demonstration. This will be outside demonstrations. Coming right now. The outside. All right. Projector mapping technology for floors. We don't have one for the ceiling. So there's no animation for the ceiling at all, period. We didn't put anything for that. We got those. We got a whole section in there we missed out. What the freak was I doing that day? I'm doing too much talking at that. Probably that was it. None of these are basically hit. Are you kidding me? We're in demos. Let me see. Let's go pop over to demos. We're missing a whole section supposed to be done. The players are slow. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Those are all done. None of these are done. These are done. These are definitely, I know these are done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Whatever. Okay, that's done. That's done. You can finish. Yeah, definitely know I've done these already. Definitely. These are done. That's done. Finish. Completed. All right. Yep. That's done. That's completed. 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 You're done. These are finished. What's this right here? Okay, done. Done. That's completed. Oh, this one doesn't have anything on it. That's why. There we go. I'll take this one right here. What do we have for this one? Anything on here? Nothing. That's why it wasn't coming up. I'll take these returns for these. Let's finish. What do we got here for the mapping? Anything here? Nothing. You didn't put anything in here. Whew. Let's go with this. I'll take that one right there. Pop in. I'll take those. Those will work really fine. What we got right here? Oh, we don't got borders on these either. There's no borders on these. Wait, we do these in black or what? Ugh, man, I gotta put borders on all of these. Literally forgot to do this. If we gotta come in at lunchtime and do this, man, this is way too much already. And literally forgot every last freaking border for these videos. I'm gonna have to put every last one in one by one. I gotta come back in another video to those. That's a lot of freaking work. All right, we gotta come and get that done. We definitely gotta do that. That's definitely gotta be done. All right, let's just get the other part first, the special effects done first, so we can get that done out of the way. Okay, this one's done, this one's not done. All right, so I'm just gonna keep it simple, keep it in the arch in. We'll do that instead. Have a great, yeah, has a good effect to it. Let me see. Arch in. Nope, arch in. Nope, arch in. There we go. I'll take that for the arch in. Alright. Nope, we don't need to go there. We're good. We're definitely good. Alright, let's see. Where you at? Arch in. Let's see. I'm gonna do the arch in on one side, turn it on the other side, do something crazy on that side. Give me this right here. Give me a turn it on this one too. Right. And then we'll go back in and switch these up to the arch in. Switch them up a little bit. Nope, in the wrong section. Alright, we'll do the, the arch in. That's the fade in. Let me do these right here. Really forgot to put in the borders on all of these. Let's do all those in the next video because, man, I don't have the patience right now. I'm already tired enough as it is. I still got videos to shoot in a few minutes. All right, this one's done. That's a slide in. All right, that's it right there. All right, let me see. That's finished. That's done. And these are already completed with that. I think I have special effects. Special effects are done on all these. Okay. So we don't have to worry about this. We have to come back and do that whole section. Jeebus Louise. How many we got in here to do? Literally. And the demo page is huge. Whew, man. All right. So I can come back in here. I can knock out the entire demo page, be done with it, finish that up, be done. That's the only thing that's missing. It's just those pretty borders around it. So I guess I'm gonna come back in, publish this. We just finished all that. We're on that page anyway. Let's go and redo that page again. The work. There we go. Shit's all playing nice. Come on, where you at? You're late. Late for the party. There we go. I'm going downstairs, get out a cup of tea, go to sleep in a corner somewhere in the house. I'm tired. This was a pain in the neck to do. I had to break it down one by one to do that particular one, but it was worth it. There we go, boom, knock it in, boom. There we go, fantastic. I like how the windows slide in now. I like that one. That's finished, that's done. There we go. Good. Here we go. There comes sliding. That's perfect. That's good. We're gonna go with the cinema dropping in. Perfect. There we go. Boom. Slide up in the front. Boom. I like that. That's hot. That works. It definitely works. All right. Anything else? No, we're good on that one. So that's the demo page. Almost completed. Gotta put the borders in. The borders in. And finish on that page. Actually, no, I got a couple more videos to drop in there. And I'm done. Alright, we got demo page with Diffusion Gamer. Boom, Diffusion Gamer. Put that in there. Boom, with the different color players. Where are the videos at? They should have been dropped in by now. Oh, there we go. Late to the party. There we go. Boom. Yeah, it's in a slow fade in. I think put that on slow. So I forgot some of these are slow fade ins. You have videos on here? Now I'm just staring off until waiting for videos to pop up out here. No, we can put videos in here these. So we're still working on this page right here. We need, let me see. This is gaming. These right here. Oh, it's all the videos we have in here for the what's it called? For the gamer technology. Oh, we got much more in here. So we're gonna do retro pies on here, some PC gaming here. Yeah, definitely. We need to up that a little better. More videos in there. Let's see, we did that. Let's see, test demonstrations. Boom, our test. Boom, test. Test demonstration. Test demonstration. More test demonstrations. Oh, we gotta fill these up. What else we have? We got tests on the channel. We haven't even, I forgot about the other uploads. We got more uploads on there we forgot to put in. I gotta put all those rest of the uploads in. More uploads. Yeah, we have to hit this page again. So I'm gonna come back in here. I got about maybe 10 or 15 test video demonstrations that haven't been applied to this section because we were waiting for them to upload. But they've been uploaded already, but I'm so busy working on other parts of the site, I completely forgot to put those videos in. So now we have to put all those videos in. So this page right here will be completed. This is the test page. So we gotta go back and track those videos, put all those videos in here. Alrighty. Now we go to the link page. I like the link page comes down like it's like heavy. Boom, boom, boom. Link page, we're still going to do some work on there. I got tutorials to put in for that. Get that done, get that finished up. We got the more page. This is where you find all the cool stuff. Well, that includes some other cool stuff. Window Tech Technology. That will finish off. Let's go over to the more page. Just hit the Black Series Outdoor. Let the outside display in the background. I might have all those. That's one. Here's our outdoor use. Clouds. It moves a nice and slow fading on 150 inch screen display outside. So it moves with the clouds. Comes one with the clouds. Picture slideshow. And probably do a couple more videos, do the rest of the video players here coming. I forget everything's on slow on that one. Comes nice and slow. Let's go over here on our link page. We got 3D. Some stuff are showing up right now. Oh, there's the player in the background. Matches it. Gives that kind of 3D effect. Ignite your imagination with our boom, right there. Oh, I like this. This is so cool. This page came out really nice. I like this one. All right, what's the last one? Oh, we got the 1000 lumen display. So yeah, you gotta check out the more page. The more page has a lot of cool stuff on it. Here's the 1000 lumen page. Look how it comes in with the light, how the light pushes in behind the back of it. And the players over here need some kind of animation. We'll do that later on. I'll come in, that'll be my next task, to come in here, put borders to the rest of the stuff on the demo page. Summary page has to be put in for each one of the items. We need more links to act, and there's a bunch of more videos that have to be dumped into the page. And we still have to finish doing the work on the rest of these other pages. Shows off that 1000 lumens on that ambient light. Look at that brightness, look at the brightness popping up in the background. I like this right here. The background gets light, and it gets dark, and it gets light, and it gets dark, and it gets light, like that right there. So, see how the light passes back and forth? Yeah, this is cool, what? Alright, so that being said, it's time for me to go eat. Time for me to have breakfast at around, I don't know what time it is now, but I gotta be back in to drop even more time into this because a couple of pages need to work on. I'm gonna go downstairs and take a look at the projector. We got it set up downstairs, tabletop, because I need to see how that thing is reacting downstairs with the window light pushing through. I still got to come in tonight and do the 3D mapping in the dark. So we got a couple of those to do. So I paint over those screens. I got to call a friend to her air conditioners now. My place has central air and central heat. I went up to get over that. I'm gonna probably keep one of them just in case. If stuff blows out, you can wait for maintenance to come get it fixed. It should be a problem. It doesn't have to be a problem. But anyway. My kitchen is super bright. I mean super, super bright. Now, we get this all the time. We go to forum sites. When we were showing us off in one of the forum sites, they were saying, well, the reason why the image comes up so well because your projector is sitting so close to the screen at 3600 lumens. Well, usually this is done on a white screen, a white surface. So, we're going to do a demonstration today. This is also for the forum site. We're going to take a white surface, take a gray surface, stick it on this projector,
and see if you can see contrast levels and colors with 3600 lumens sitting that close to the screen. As I showed you in the demonstration we did upstairs, we took a 200 lumen projector, we took a 3000 lumen ultra short throw, 4000 lumen 720p, and 5000 lumen 1080p projector, and neither one of them could pick up on a gray or white screen in all that light. Just wouldn't pick up. So at 3600 lumens, you see how close that projector is sitting to the surface? Yeah, we'll show you that later on today. Right now, I'm gonna go eat, I'm starving. Animal kingdom, we had to move all the animals in here. Gotta go, thank you all, and God bless.